Hello everybody, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the step-up spawn that just came out. They're bringing back the monster step-up spawn, and except it's a little more special this time than usual. It's not all too different, but it is a little different. It looks like this isn't the only thing they will be adding for the Merry Christmas spawn, so that's very nice, because I was wondering if they were just adding the treasure spawn and calling it a day, and that looks like they aren't. They're at least adding a more free-to-play friendlier version of obtaining water monsters or water gear in general. That's right, if you look at the step-up spawn, all of the monsters in here are all water orientated. These will help. Some of these will help dramatically, but some of these will just help overall with the two new main events that are going on right now, the Hellfire Ruby Dragon and the Present from Troop A. You're going to need as much water attack and water defense as possible for both. Present from Troop A, even on the last mission, Carnage, it's not as bad as this one right here, the Hellfire Ruby Dragon, because the Hellfire Ruby Dragon also has like special, special rules, and on top of it, just some of the monsters by default, they're all boss monsters, so you're fighting straight up bosses 24/7 within the event. This is a lot harder than Present from Troop A. Present from Troop A has the shorter or lower minimum gap than the Hellfire Dragon. Hellfire Dragon, you're going to need all water use in monsters. If you don't have all water use in monsters, you are going to, guarantee you are not allowed to play even the first mission when it comes to the Hellfire Ruby Dragon. Hellfire Ruby Dragon is not for everybody, whatsoever. Even the first mission, it is not for everybody. Seriously, it's a really nasty mission. Some of the hardest content Unison League has ever came out with, besides the 35 cost when that was new. But yeah, it's really nasty stuff. It really is. So you definitely need to have 5 water unisons at least, because you're going to need to be in rotation. Once you use one water unison, you're going to have to use the next. So you're going to need to stack up on water unisons as much as possible. And this is what this is for, to allow you to do that. So pretty much that's what this is mainly for. Unless you're looking for a specific monster, I would say for when they come out with other step-up spawns. I almost said special spawns again. But the rates aren't looking too bad. When I first saw this, I saw the water commander. I was like, okay, the rates are going to be dead. But I actually gave a look at it. And I'm not going to say this is what I'm actually 100% I'm not 100% certain about this, but overall this is what I think it's going to be like. Obviously, since they took away rates, they're going to apply it more to the monsters and what's not that are on there. And you already know they already have it scaled already, so 32 is going to have more, going to steal more of the rates that they took away from the step-up spawn. You know how we have usually a huge list of monsters, right? Not a huge list, but a pretty good list. They took those away, so they have to do something with the leftover rates, and they throw it within the other monsters in the step-up spawns. Since the 32 is the lowest cost, it's going to have the highest rates, obviously. But what they did instead is to counteract and balance this, as they decided to add 2 33s. There's only 1 32 in here, so there's 2 33s, so there's a bit more chance for that. 1 34, thankfully, because this is one of the 2 useless monsters you can actually grab in the spawn when it comes to these events. And then they add 3 35s to keep it really balanced, to be fairly honest, and not just straight up Shinnigan. So the chances of getting Shinnigan will be a bit lower, because they added multiple of the higher costs to counteract that. And thankfully only 134, because this is kind of garbage, to be fairly honest, and I don't recommend it whatsoever for anything you're doing for these either of these events. Otahime, literally, and Mortal Set of Gluttony Baruza are the least recommended in this step-up spawn ever. Seriously, even the 32 cost down here, Shinnigan Water Commander is a lot better off using in both events. Seriously, it's ironic, but it's true. It's honestly 100% true. So yeah, definitely those 2 are the least desirable monsters you could get for this event. Baruza, on the other hand, can be used for guild battles. Occasionally, could be useful for guild battles. It's Unison priority, so give a 40% in defense. Sometimes this could be useful, sometimes this may not, depending on the situation. But yeah, And that's pretty much what this event's for. If you're looking for a specific monster, or perhaps you need water gear, definitely look into this. Keep in mind the 34 is going to have the least rates. It's probably going to be a balance between 32 and 33. 32 and 33 are probably going to have the highest rates. I'm not 100% sure again, but I think they're around equal amount of rates. Since they have two 33s and one 32, looks like they're going to be not exactly 100%, but they're going to be near balance. Like, they're going to be nearly equal to each other when it comes to the chance of actually obtaining monsters. Not 100% sure again. And then 35 cost would be next. As we all know, 35 cost is actually 2 cost higher, so they're going to have a bit less rates than 34. But since they only have one 34, 35 cost is going to be next because they have 3 35 cost and 1 34 cost. So it's going to be, I think, 32, a balance between 32 and 33. If not, 32 might be a bit higher. A bit, not too much, but like a small bit. And then we got 35. So that's how I think it's going to play out. And that's pretty much what the step up spawn is for. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching, and I hope this helped out. This is the AzureWrath, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.